There's an old Chinese proverb that says the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. What does that mean? That means a lot of things that you should have started a long time ago probably was the best time. The second best time to start is now. For example, you should have wrote that book a long time ago when God first put it on your heart. That was the best time. You know, the worst time is in the future, but the best time is now. Listen, you should have started a YouTube channel back in 2008. That's the best time. The worst time, later on. You want to know the best time? Now. You should have started that business a long time ago. But you know what the second best time is? The second best time is now, right now. Listen, in this video today, I'm going to help you overcome. I'm going to help you to get going. I'm going to help you start right now. And yeah, of course, you can watch this video later, but that's not the best time. The best time is right now. Walk with me. Listen, I'm continuing the question word series. Listen, every day you are bombarded with questions. You go to work, you have question after question. You come home, your family got questions after question. All day you're bombarded with questions. But the only questions that really matter are the questions that you ask yourself. Hear me. The only questions that matter are the questions that you ask yourself. And the questions that you ask yourself, are you asking the right questions? Because a lot of people ask the wrong questions. Like you see right here. See, question words. You remember back in school, the teacher gave you question words: what, when, where, right? See how I got how scratched out? We'll get more into that later. But some questions you ask that you shouldn't be asking yourself. Tawana Williams said the how is none of your business. That's God's business. A lot of you ask questions like, what if it don't work? And when you ask those questions, you find the answer to that. Your mind goes and seeks the answer to that. That's the wrong question to ask. You should ask, what happens when it works? What it'll look like if it works, when it works. Are you following me? See, sometimes it's not. Let me put this on the screen right here. Listen, you thought you had the answers, but it was the questions you had wrong. And a lot of you been asking the wrong questions. Look at this quote by Tony Robbins. It says, successful people ask better questions. And as a result, they get better answers. And in this video, I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you how to ask the right questions. And who am I? I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister. And they call me the motivational minister because one of the things I do is I help people to improve their lives by teaching them life skills from the Bible. And today I'm going to continue the series, and today's word I'm going to be teaching you is when. Today's question word is when. And listen, it's not going to take me that long to teach you the principles behind this question. As a matter of fact, God gave me a quote the other day that's so powerful. I want to share that at the end of the video. So make sure you watch to the end because it's a powerful quote. And I have a scripture that goes perfect with it. I'm going to share both of those at the end of this video. But listen, let's get into it. Listen, the answer to this question is now. When. The question word is when. Right now. That's the answer. As a matter of fact, comment the word now in the comment section. Right where you're at. Just write now in the comment section. And listen, I know that there are times when God may have you wait. I know there are times when God may say pause or not now, right? I understand all of that. You know, everything is not right now. Some things you have to become. Some things you got to grow into. I get all that. But in this video, I'm talking about the things that you know that you should be doing, but you haven't done it yet. You've been procrastinating. You've been putting it off. Look at this quote by Benjamin Franklin. It says, don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. See, a lot of times, things come up and you just say, oh, I get to it tomorrow. And then when tomorrow comes, you say the same thing, oh, I get to it tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes and you wind up chasing tomorrow. Look at this quote right here. The worst thing you can do today is chase tomorrow. I'm going to say that again. The worst thing that you can do today is chase tomorrow. Oh, I get to it tomorrow. I get to it tomorrow. Listen, that's the worst thing that you can do today is chase tomorrow, because today is the tomorrow that you was talking about yesterday. Chew on that for a minute. I'm gonna put that on the screen. Today is the tomorrow that you was talking about yesterday. Because yesterday you kept saying, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And if the day you say, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, tomorrow will come and you're gonna say the same thing. Listen, today is the tomorrow that you was talking about yesterday. I know it's a play on words. You might have to read that a couple of times to get it. But that's what today is. Today is that day that you was talking about yesterday when you said tomorrow I'm gonna do it. Today's the day. Quit waiting till later. Listen, later will never come. If you keep saying, oh, I'm gonna wait till it later, or I'm gonna get to it later, later never comes. But you want to know what does come? Your future's gonna come. And when your future arrives, it's gonna arrive empty because you didn't do anything today to change it. You didn't do anything today to feel it. As a matter of fact, let me put that on the screen for you. For those of you taking notes, maybe you want to screenshot that. Listen, later will never come, but your future will. You chase later all day. Or I get to it later. It's not gonna come. But what will come is your future. And when your future arrives, it's going to be filled with the consequences of you not taking action today. You're going to have to take action today. You're going to have to get going today. You've been procrastinating. You've been putting it off. You've been slacking. You've been making excuses. I'm here to help you today. Listen, can I help you today? Listen, I know you're talking to the king procrastinator. You're talking to someone who used to make excuses, but I overcame it, and I can help you to overcome. But you got to be real with yourself. You got to examine yourself. Listen, it's not the time to exempt yourself. You're going to have to examine yourself and be real with yourself. And you say, Billy, I'm tired of making excuses. I'm tired of procrastinating. I'm tired of being a professional starter. I'm tired of starting but not finishing. Listen, if that's you, I want to help. As a matter of fact, real quick, I want to help you. If that's you, listen to me. If that's you, if you're ready to overcome procrastination, if you're ready to rid excuses from your life, you need to read chapters 3 and 4 of this book right here, Whatever Devil. We made it anyway. If you want to be, if you want to finally overcome it, if you want to put your foot down, you're fed up, and say, listen, I'm tired of procrastinating. I'm tired of making excuses. Read chapter 3 and chapter 4 of this book, and it'll take you from where you're at to where you want to be. Listen, if you're interested in the book, the link to the paperback copy or the ebook is in the description of the video. If you're interested, I encourage you to go get it. But listen, let's continue. Because you've been procrastinating. And there are different reasons people procrastinate, and I cover that in the book. And laziness is not the main reason. A lot of people think people procrastinate because of laziness. No, there's some deep issues, and I'm gonna help you with it. And a lot of people, maybe you're waiting for the perfect moment. You're waiting for the perfect condition. You're waiting for the perfect time. Somebody asks you when, and you say, I'm just waiting for the perfect time. Listen, you ready for that quote? Remember, I told you I had a quote for you. And I had a scripture that's going to follow right after that. So you ready? This is a powerful quote. God gave me this the other day. I saw a quote that's similar to what I'm saying. I kind of played with the words a little bit. So I didn't originate it, but as I kept playing with it, man, this thing powerful. You ready? Okay, we'll put it on the screen. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start perfecting the moment. Woo! Mm. Take a screenshot of that. I'm gonna say it again. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start perfecting the moment. I hope you're getting that. If you're getting this, hit that like button. If I'm saying anything you like, hit that like button. I'll say it one more time because I want to make sure it drill in. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start perfecting the moment. Let me show you the scripture. The scripture go good with this. Oh man, and then we done. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold you long. And this scripture is Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 4. This is the first part of it. It says, but there are some things that you cannot be sure of. Listen to me. Whatever you do, every accomplishment every great thing I've ever accomplished required some sort of risk. It requires stepping out in faith. I had to take a chance. And you're going to have to do the same. Listen, you have big goals, you have dreams, you have things you want to accomplish. And listen, you're not going to be sure of everything. You're not going to be sure how to do everything. But you're going to have to take a chance. Listen, that's what the scripture says. But there are some things that you cannot be sure of. He says, you must take a chance. Oh man, you need to take a screenshot of the scripture. And he continues and says, if you wait for perfect weather, you will never plant your seeds. There's so much to unpack here. I'm not gonna have time to do it all right now, but I'm gonna give you some nuggets right now, just so you can chew off on them and you can go and meditate on it later. But that scripture is saying way deeper than what you're hearing. He says, if you wait for perfect weather, you will never plant your seeds. What he's saying is, listen, first of all, when you plant seeds, when you sow seeds, your seed goes to your future and multiplies. You understand? Sowing seeds is something you do for your future. He's saying in this scripture, if you're waiting for the perfect situation, if you're waiting for the perfect condition, you will never do the things that you need to do to change your future. You will never do the things today that are necessary to create your future. Because you're waiting. You're waiting on that perfect situation. You're waiting for the stars to line up. You're waiting for the perfect time. You're waiting till you get your money together. You're waiting till everything line up. No, 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 no. The more you wait on perfect condition, a person who's waiting on the perfect situation will never plant your seeds. You will never do what's necessary today to change your future. Listen, you can't go there if you don't sow there. And if you're waiting on the perfect conditions, you won't sow. And guess what? You won't go. Go where? There. Your desired result. I hope you're getting that. That's a lot to unpack there, but that's what that scripture's saying. If you're waiting on a perfect situation, you won't do what's necessary. Let's read the last part of that verse. It says, if you are afraid that every cloud will bring rain, you will never harvest your crop. If you're expecting the worst, listen, start expecting the best. Stop being terrorized by worst case scenarios and start planning to take the other way and picture everything working out in your favor. Picture your body being healed. Picture the business being successful. Picture the book being published. Picture you losing the weight. But if you're afraid, oh man, what if it don't work? You keep asking the wrong questions. I mean, we still talking about question words. You're asking the wrong question. Well, what if it don't work? No, you're asking the wrong questions. See, you got the answers, but it was the questions you had wrong. Start saying, I wonder what it's going to look like when it works. Stop being afraid of worst case scenario, because if you do, you'll never get a harvest. Listen, this is what I want you to do next. I want you to watch this playlist, this series of videos right here. To watch this playlist to go even further, and also continue to most definitely watch the rest of the question words playlist as well. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed, and always remember that the word is your life.